Hello guys, how are you doing? I hope you are doing very well. Today we're gonna talk about skeleton and movement. So, all animals with a skeleton have muscles attached to the bones that help them move. It means for animals' movement, two things are necessary. What are they? One is skeleton, or we can say bone. The other one is muscle. Muscle and bone are going to work together for making movement in your body. So, but how? How will they work together? How does muscle work with the bone to move your arm, your leg, or any other places in your body? So, how? Let's see. How muscles work? Muscles work by pulling on bones, and they get shorter and longer. It means the muscle will get shorter and longer. But here's something that we have to know, that most of the students are going to confuse here, that they are thinking that muscles are working by pushing, but it's not like that. It's by pulling. Muscles work by pulling on the bones, okay? Pulling on the bone. So if you look at here, this picture, you see muscle A and muscle B. In the other one also we have A and B. So when you lift your arm, muscle A will pull the arm up. I mean, muscle B will not push the arm. Muscle B will pull it. And also when you drop your arm, muscle A will not push the arm. Muscle B will pull the arm. So it means in this way we will understand that for any kind of movement, muscles will pull the bones. There is no pushing during muscle working, okay? Only pulling. So it means we have to know that muscles work by pulling on bones, and they get shorter and longer. What do we mean by shorter and longer? We say that muscles contract and relax. What does contract means? What does relax means? When muscle contract means that muscle get shorter. The muscles get shorter. And when muscles relax, it means that the muscles get longer. So, for example, if you look at here, you see that muscle A contract. It means the muscle A has been contracted. You see that in A, in this one here, I mean the down one, the below one is relaxed, but this one has been contracted. You see that the relaxed one is longer than the contracted one. So the contracted muscle is shorter than relaxed muscles. So we have to know, during contracting, the muscles are going to get shorter. During relaxing, the muscles are going to get longer. In here, this muscle has been contracted and it got shorter. And the other one, muscle B, it has relaxed and it's longer. In the dropping arm, it's completely opposite. The muscle A is relaxed and longer. Muscle B has been contracted and it's shorter. You see, here is longer than this one. So, until now, we have to know two things. One, muscles work by pulling on the bones, okay, on bones. And number two is contract and relax. That muscles are working by getting shorter and longer, which means contract and relax. We have to know this thing, that contract is when the muscles get shorter, relax when the muscles get longer. So we have to know these two things until now. And the last one, which we have to know about how muscles work, in here, muscles work in pairs. So it means when one muscle contracts, there is no doubt that another muscle has been relaxed at that same time when one of them has contracted. So it means we don't have any single muscle in our body. When we have muscle A, we must have muscle B. So that's the rule. They are working as pair, okay, in pairs. So that's why we have to know we don't have any single muscles by this rule. When they said muscles work in pairs, it means we don't have any single muscles. We have pairs. We have two muscles, okay? One is going to be relaxed, one is going to be contracted. So, in here, when A is contracted, the B has been relaxed. And when A has been relaxed, the B has been contracted. It means we must have two. One is going to be contracted, one is going to be relaxed at the same time. When one of them has been contracted, at the same time the other one has been relaxed. So these are the three main things that you have to know about how muscles work. One, muscles work by pulling on bones. That's number one. Number two, muscles contract and relax. It means when they contract, muscles get shorter, and when they relax, muscles get longer. So this is until now these are two. And number three, that muscles work in pairs. Okay, it means when one muscle contract, the other one, we must have another one which has been relaxed. So these three things. One, muscles work by pulling, and muscles work in pairs, and muscles contract and they get muscles get shorter when they contract, and when muscles relax they get longer. During relaxing they will get longer, during contracting they will get shorter. Guys, this one is really easy to understand. Some students will confuse that. They said, oh, which one is shorter, which one is longer? So if you just look at your hand, when you squeeze it, okay, when you make the fist by your hand, you see that your hand has been contracted, right? But what happened to your hand? It has been like fist, so it gets shorter, so smaller than the opening hand, okay, opened hand. So during contracting is exactly like squeezing, like making fist by your hand. You see that your hand is contracted, but it got shorter. The muscles are same. They will contract, but they will get shorter. But when you open your hand and you will get relaxed, what's gonna happen? Your fingers will be opened and they will get longer. And what happened during this longer? They are going to be relaxed, right? So they are getting relaxed. During this relaxing, they will get longer. It means by this hand, you will understand. Or closing the hand, making fist, is contracting and gets shorter because the hand will be shorter. And opening the hand is, you know that your hand will be bigger. It means they will get longer. Your fingers are going to be opened and they will get longer. What happened in this time? In this time, you will know that your hand is in relaxing mode. So, right? During squeezing, it's contracting mode. When you open it, it's relaxed. So when you squeeze, it has been contracted. What's gonna happen to your hand? Your hand will be shorter, smaller, right? But what's gonna happen if you open? It will get longer. It will be bigger. During relaxing, during opening your hand, it's relaxing. What happened during relaxing? Your hand will be bigger, okay, longer. It's not short like a fist. So by this example, you will never forget it. Contract means like making fist, closing hand, it's getting shorter. Relax means like opening hand, not closing hand. It's opening hand, relax. Okay? Contract, closing hand, getting shorter. Relax like opening hand, you will get relaxed and your hand will be longer. So easy. It's not confusing like other students think about this. So don't think that it's confused. It's really easy. And let me just repeat it again one more time. Muscles work by pulling on hand. By pulling. So be careful. By pulling. Muscles work by pulling. And muscles will get longer and shorter when they get relaxed and contract. When they contract, they will get shorter. When they relax, they will get longer. And muscles work in pairs. In pairs. Muscles work in pairs. Muscles work by pulling and muscles work in pairs. It means when you say pairs means one will be relaxed, one will be contract. We can make a arm like this. For example, we need some things like a card or split pin, and elastic band, a short and long one. So by this one we can make this is like an arm that you see there. When you open the arm, you see that this one will get longer and this one will get shorter. Of course, if you make it, and you can see by your eyes easily, when you lift it and when you drop it, you know that one of the elastic ones, we have two elastic bands, one in this side, one in this one. During lifting and dropping the arm, you see that one of the elastic band will get longer, the other one will get shorter when you lift it. When you drop it, it will be opposite. The other one will get shorter, and the longer one will the longer one will be shorter, and the shorter one will be longer. So they will be opposite exactly when you drop it, when you lift it. And guys, why do we move? Why do we exercise in our life? What's the importance of exercise for our healthy? What are the ways that it can get help us to keep us healthy? What are the ways? We have different ways. Okay, we have different ways that help us to movement help us to keep us healthy. What are they? Movement makes your heart and lungs work better. Of course, when you exercise, when you run, when you move, you are working every time, so your heart and your lungs are working continuously, sending blood and oxygen, so taking out the carbon dioxide. So they are working, they will be better, they will work better, they will be stronger. So, and movement makes your bones and your muscles stronger. Of course, when you exercise, you will use your bones and your muscles, because for movement we must have muscles and bones. So it means these two things are the main things in our body for movement. So when movement makes your bones and your muscles stronger, because during movement you are using them, it's like you are practicing them, so they will practice and they will get stronger. So movement lets you stretch your body easily. So if you think about the other people when they go to playing, I don't know any other kind of playing, gymnastic, karate, kung fu, any other things, when you see they can stretch their body easily. So why? Because they are moving continuously, they are exercising. And movement helps to stop you away from some kinds of illness. Of course, when you are moving, your body is continuously moving, your lungs, your heart, any other parts of your body, so they can illness will not get enter to your body easily. They will prevent this, and your body will be stronger, so you will not get illness easily. So movement helps you think better. Of course, when you move, you will be active. So when you will be active, your brain is active. When your brain is active, you will think better. That's why movement is also important for thinking. Movement puts you in a good mood. So when you move, your body will be active. Of course, when you see someone is very active, very happy, you see, oh, you are so active today. He is just moving. He is happy. You see these things. Why? Because when he is moving, it's like kind of exercising. His body is moving continuously, and his body is working better. That's why he will. This movement will puts him in a good mood. That's why you see, oh, you are so happy today. So these are different ways that movement is important for our body to keep us healthy, and these are the ways how muscles work with the bone. Like we said, muscles work by pulling on bones, and they will get shorter and longer. Means contract and relax. Contract means muscles get shorter. Relax means muscles get longer. And we said muscles work in pairs. That it means we must have two muscles. One will be contract, one will be relaxed. I hope you understand everything about how muscles work with your bones to move your body. And if you have any questions, you can write in the comment. Best wish.